All right, fellow patriots, welcome back to another Friday Mental Jiu-Jitsu. My name is Michael Buell, and I will Elon Musk white fatigue chop to the throat. You didn't see that coming. Listen, this little Elon Musk white fatigue chop. Oh my God, it's not over yet, guys. It's just heating up. I didn't know about this when he originally did his little salute thing, but I told you in the last one when you look at it, why Elon, why he did it. Told you about Rhodesia and South Africa. Well, apparently South Africa is about to step on their dick. So we're going to have to do a whole Friday mental jiu-jitsu on this one, but I can't believe what they're thinking, and I'm going to brush up on. I'm going to talk about a little bit, but that's not what we're here for today. We're here today for capitulating people. The people that spoke up, acted bold, and now they're kissing the brass ring. They've been smacked. They're either has capitulated, past tense, are capitulating, current tense, or will capitulate, future tense. Right? That's what we got. And then this. Listen, with this came out with this mega money laundering and this U.S. aid stuff. Apparently, there's some more. There's more coming. But now we know the rules. So I'll go over that. You want to stick around for this one. All right, guys. Let's just run down this really quick so we can get back to that. Listen, these people have capitulated. Eric Adams, New York mayor, he was running the leftist sanctuary city. His policies have collapsed on him. His constituents are burned out. They're screaming about it. The sanctuary city policies has collapsed. So apparently, being burned out on the illegal invasion is no longer racist. You're allowed to complain about it now because New York is burned out on it. He said he will implement Trump's deportation plan. So that is somebody who has capitulated. He bent the knee. Who else do we have? He kissed the brass ring. The Colombian president. That's a big one. He originally said, no, man, we're not going to take any fights. No, we don't play your game. And then Trump threatens him with some tariffs, and right away he goes, oh, we agree to all of President Trump's terms. That is getting slapped down, people. That's getting smacked. He got smacked. He got smacked so hard that he even has encouraging illegals from his country that are in America to come back. He's asking them to please come back. That's getting smacked. Do you guys know who that Joe and Mika TV program reporter people are? Even they went down to Mar-a-Lago. They've never said a nice thing about Trump. They went down there and kissed that brass ring, bent the knee. I'd also like to give big ups to the El Salvadorian president. He says he's willing to take anybody. He's got some supermax, like 40,000 people size supermax prisons out there, and he says he'll take anybody from any country. So that's teaming up hard. That's big time. Yeah, that's how you join the winning team right there, President Nayib Bukele. I don't know how to say that name. All right, let's talk about people who are currently capitulating. They think they're holding out strong. They think they're going to stop Musk. They're going to start rolling over on each other. They're going to start tattling. They're going to start, yeah, they are. They don't know it yet, but they're currently capitulating. Another money laundering. Our tax money to left wing lunatic programs. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. Mexico, remember they refused flights? Now they're getting flights, and they've got 10,000 troops they're sending up after saying no, we're not gonna follow your rules, Trump. Canada, same thing, open border. They got open border with drugs and people coming over. Trump threatens them with tariffs. Fucking Trudeau tries to threaten back, and then after Trump slipped his attempt at a trade war, Trump slipped it, and then right away Trudeau calls timeout. He didn't want to catch the counter, did he? So he called for a 30-day timeout, and that's what I'm saying. He is currently capitulating in the present tense form, right? Okay, we'll capitulate. Everybody's going to capitulate. That don't get it twisted, as they say. Everybody's going to capitulate. This, holy mackerel, this Gaza. Is this for real? Listen, I don't say it's legal. I don't say it's any of our business, but I say it's going to happen. If Trump wants it to happen, it's going to happen. If Israel wants it to happen, it's going to happen. They're too powerful. This is religious type stuff too. This is Islam says they got to conquer them to build their temple, and Israel says they got to conquer them to take over their temple and get it back, the Al Aqsa temple. It will never end. So the Gazans have a choice to have hotels and spas and golf courses and basically have a Trump Disneyland or have eternal war. Then they're pawns. Listen, they are pawns. All the Arab countries, all the Muslim countries use them as pawns. They never help them. They don't let them. They don't let them escape to their countries. They lock their borders down. They come here though, right? They go to Europe, right? So they got a choice to make. They going to continue to live in eternal war where they're always going to lose because Israel can never lose. They can't lose once. They can't lose once, so they're never going to lose. They're never going to get caught slipping. They're in control of everything. And they're starting to figure this out. So they're going to lose or they're going to join up and go live in a Disney, Trump Disney, Chi-Town, Chicago. Once they see how nice New York starts to get when they clean up, they're going to beg Tom Homan, come on, Tom Homan, come on down here. It's no longer racist, right? That's how that'll go. That's how that'll go. Oh, South Africa. Where's that on my notes? What the fuck are you thinking, South Africa? You guys remember my last report? Rhodesia did land reform, which meant to butcher every white person in Rhodesia, which is now Zimbabwe. They killed them all. A genocide. You've never met a Rhodesian? You never heard of one? They're all dead. And it's wiped from the internet, just like Xerxes said to Leonidas. It'll make it illegal to say it. It'll be illegal to talk about it. It's nowhere to be seen. So they want to do another white land reform, which is going to lead to another white genocide. But didn't you see Elon Musk doing his white fatigue salute? Don't you know he comes from South Africa? Don't you know he has family there still? Don't you know he's a gazillionaire? Don't you know he's Trump's friend? Don't you know Trump's on the warpath? What are you thinking, South Africa? So we're gonna see South Africa go bonkers because there won't be another white genocide, and there won't be, not if Trump and Musk are around. So this will be interesting to follow. Yeah, yeah. All right. So there it is. The capitulating has begun. All right. What else do we have today? Yeah, all these ridiculous money that's being spent, where it's being spent. Now listen, as I go over this, is my saber-tooth tiger flag. I just came up with it. The fist is the power of the man, the protector, right? The helping hand, the support of the woman. You're making this team. And the spear representing fuck around and find out. So that I think, everybody else has got their flags. Let's come up with our own flag. Guys, send me some ideas. All right, so listen. Now we know the rules. See, I've been in this situation before where I didn't know the rules. I got called up to compete in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, 1998. It was a bad year for me. The greatest competitors on the planet, the biggest names. Mario Sperry was there. Renzo Gracie was there. Oleg Titarov was there. Matt Hume, Carlos Newton, Rico Rodriguez, Frank Trigg. Big names, and Michael Buell. So the rules were 5 minutes, no points, 5 minutes, then after that, restart, 5 minutes, points. So we get out there, we're wrestling, blah, blah, blah. He gets on my back. He puts in the rear naked choke. He's cranking the shit out. He's trying to choke me out. He didn't know though. I got the iron throat technique. You can't get past this. So he's cranking, and I know what's happening. His arms are burning out. He keeps cranking. The bell rings. They restart us, but his arms are smoked. He's in trouble. He knows it. So we go out there, and he runs. And he runs. And he keeps running. Now, I could have pressed it harder. I could have attacked. But I didn't because I thought I was winning because he's running. The end of the match, he raised his hand. I'm like, say what? He had you in a chokehold, Michael. What do you think? You dummy? Yeah, but he ran, right? That's a coward. He didn't choke me out. He ran. How did I lose to a guy that... I lost. I didn't know the rules. We didn't know the rules here, but now we know the rules. The president can spend all of our tax money on his party's programs anywhere around the world. Listen, this is how he's repaying. See, I didn't know the rules. I thought Nancy Pelosi just kept putting money in her bank account. Now I get it. I know the rules now. This is how they repay everybody for lying, cheating, stealing, attacking. This is how they repay everybody for all the dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Now I get the rules, people. They've out there enriching themselves. But now I'm saying those funds need to start flowing into red states. We've been loyal. We've been loyal since the day he came down the escalator. Man, there's so much to go over. I'm going to get lost. Listen, I used to take my kids to the Indian reservations. And two things I tell them. Number one, look how good you got it. Because they're terrible. They're terrible. They're on the shittiest part of the land. They don't have anything back then. They didn't even have casinos. Not in Gila Indian Reservation. They didn't have casinos. Now they got a great one. But they're terrible. They look terrible. They still look pretty bad. And the other reason is I wanted to tell them or show them is because this is how you live when you lose. They lost. They lost a war, a 250-year-long war. They put up a great fight, Stone Age people against people with gunpowder. Incredible. But they lost. So then I moved to Arkansas and I'm driving around. It's my favorite thing to do. I love going up in the mountains, the trees every part of the year, every season. But I see like people living in tin trailers, broken down shit everywhere. I've never seen so many poor white people. I didn't know there were this many poor white people. I left Arizona kind of like lower middle class. I kind of felt poor. And then like, I'm like rich out here. I didn't know there were so many poor white people. Why is that? Because you lost a war. You have been subjugated since the Civil War. Everybody that's rich out here, they came here. They're not Southerners. They either came as carpetbaggers, Yankee carpetbaggers after the Civil War, and they took over the banks and the railroads and the industries and the farms. Those are the rich people out here. The Southern folk are poor, no different than the Indians. You lost a war, but now we just won. We just won a war. Biden declared the war. Biden said this was a war for the soul of this nation, and we fucking won. So I demand. Oh, I'm getting worked up here, folks. I demand money starts flowing. Look, they're not going to stop taxing us. They're not going to stop spending. I don't want them to. Keep taxing us. Keep spending. But don't spend that shit. Don't spend that shit on 7.9 in Sri Lanka. Don't spend 20 million in Iraq for Sesame Street. Don't 4.5 in Kazakhstan. What the fuck is Kazakhstan? 2 million Guatemala sex change, LBGT stuff. Cool. Now I know the rules. You can spend your money on your programs, your interests, on your people. Send that shit here. Send all that money here. We'll invent things. Roughneck, redneck boxing program. That's what I want to do. Poor broke white kids. Every NFL player's got an inner city program. Not one's done an outer city program. Not one for the broke ass white kids I see living in tin trailers out here. We've been loyal. We won. It's our turn. Those are the rules. All right. We demand money for saber-tooth tiger hunter programs. You know, teaching young boys to be manly and young women to be ladylike and let's face it, man. Everybody's on drugs. Everybody's fat as shit, lazy, dumb. You've been subjugated. You've been at war this whole time. We just won. We demand this. We demand money coming in here. All bunny bunker money must be reallocated for saber-tooth tiger hunters. Yeah, all the money goes into a pot. Doesn't matter what team you're on, apparently. Doesn't matter what you want them to spend the money on. So we're spending on saber-tooth tiger hunter stuff. Outer city youth programs. All right, guys. Got fired up. But we won. We demand. Let's do this. Oh, that reminds me. Something's coming. Oh, with these guys, yeah. What is the E? I got three E's. In what is it? Indict, extradite, execute. But what's the first E? But it's coming, guys. It's all coming. The expose. That's the whole purpose. Yeah, expose, extradite, execute. It's all coming. We're living some crazy times, people. Stay alert, stay alive, and resist and assist. Boom, dump an elbow in on you today. I turn this off.